Frank used to work cameras for our church too. He used to be a camera operator. Can y'all believe that? Calling me sissy on during the week and pastor on Sunday. Praise the Lord.
Hey guys, hey, thank you. First of all, like this right here, I've been here, man, since about 2016 or so, that I've been thinking about speaking and doing retreats and doing things like that because I've always thought I was bigger than a trainer. You know what I'm saying? I've always thought I was bigger than what I am. I always thought that I wanted to share more of me, first of all, because I have a story that is really pretty crazy. And but I've always wanted to be in this space right here, in front of people, being able to share something, being able to give something, to be able to be of service to people. You know, I've always wanted to be in this space. Now, being a trainer, you know, I get to, I get to yell at people and kind of talk to people crazy,
Call people sissy.
all kinds of stuff. But what I do, and I honestly, it took me a long time to even say this. I'm the best trainer I know.
Talk, Frank.
Hands down. Because it's not just about training, right? It's not just about training. It's about reaching someone. It's about giving someone a mindset, right? It's a mindset. So it's not speed, agility, you know, all that. No, man, it's a whole lot bigger than that. You know, and I know that. I played at a high level. You know, I talk to people when I say I played at a high level, you know, I'm not saying I made it to the NFL, which I did. You know, I had that shot. But I played at a high level up here. You know, I've never thought I was average. I didn't know I was a little dude until I got to college. I'm gonna be straight up with you. That's the first time I ever saw someone come up to me and say, "Look at this little dude. Who do you think he is?" I'm like, "Little dude, man, you crazy. I don't play that. You know, I ain't never seen myself like that." You know, so today, what I want to talk about is potential. Potential, you know, and the thing is, potential. Every time, have you ever heard anyone say, man, he's reached his full potential. You know, man, he's maxed out on potential. Have you ever heard that?
Yeah.
You know what you hear more? Man, hey, you're not nowhere close to your potential. Man, you have so much potential. You need to, man, if you would just put more work in. You hear that a whole lot more, right? And so what I want to talk about, because that potential is weight. You know, I look at it as weight, because, you know, if someone is telling you that, it's like somebody putting a 45-pound weight on your back every time somebody tell you. Every time somebody tell you you're not living up to your potential, it's like putting a weight on you. You know, and if you don't, then we'll talk about that later. If you don't live up to your potential in certain things, right? And you also got to think, you know, I was an athlete at one time, right? You know, I had the 100-meter and 200-meter record in my county for 25 years. I was a 10-3 sprinter. 21-4 in the 200. You know, I was a fast guy. You know, pretty good athlete, really good athlete. Track, football, basketball, I did it all. You know, and this is for my young guys. First of all, maximize that. All right? Let the game run you out. Don't quit on it. You will regret it. You know, I've talked to my son about this, and you will have regrets. You will have resentment. If you quit on it, you will, later on in life, hate you did that. All right, do not quit on that. All right, but also realize that is not who you are. You are bigger than that. So don't think, because I know for a long time, it took me it took me a minute, man. I was depressed. I was depressed for a couple of years. I was out, man, out hanging out with a bunch of folk, doing a whole bunch of things that I had no business doing because I had no idea who I was. I was an athlete, and that's all I wanted to be. I was a football player, and that's all I wanted to be. So that is not your full potential. That may be your full potential in that, but you have other potentials that you haven't even tapped into. All right, so don't give up on that, okay, but realize past that, you're bigger than that. All right, you can go to the next slide. So, potential, having or showing the capacity to become or develop into something in the future. All right, potential. So again, people say, people are talking to you, they're saying, man, you're not living up to your full potential. When that's showing, having, right, a lot of times we know we got it, right? God gave it to us, so we know we have it, but that capacity in showing it is people telling you all the time. That is when you go places and people say, hey man, come here, what's your name? I'm gonna start looking out for you. You've shown that potential, and you're young. So this is for my young guys. So you're not even thinking. You have no idea actually how good you are. And most of us don't even work anywhere close to that. We don't even put the work in close to what you could be. And you're still showing that potential. Potential derives from the root word potent, not potent, like we say down in the South. All right, potent, having great power, influence, and effect. Yeah. That is you being out at these places, right? And people are coming up to you, man, hey man, you was balling. Hey man, you're this, you're that. That's that. You don't even realize the power, Elijah. You don't even realize the great power, influence, and effect that you have just being in that space. Don't even realize it. But when we're young, of course we don't. Right? Of course we don't. When we get older is when we realize what we could have been.
Oh my goodness.
What we could have been. Where I could be right now if I would have maximized that time in my life. Next slide, please. Unrealized potential. Everybody say unrealized potential.
Unrealized potential.
Yeah. I'm taking that from you guys. You guys speak for a living, right? I'm trying to do this thing. I'm just starting. So I'm not going to be great today, but I will be great. No doubt. No doubt. Unrealized potential. There is nothing more powerful and yet more dangerous than unrealized potential. Nothing more powerful and yet more dangerous than unrealized potential. What is potential? This is what I see potential is. It's your God-given capacity to become everything He designed you to be. Not one thing, not just one thing, everything He designed you to be. You can be as bad as you want to be. That's what that's saying. You can be as bad as you want to be. But it's up to you to take those steps to be that. It's the invisible assignment in you. It's in your soul. It's just waiting for you. It's waiting for you to move. It's waiting for you to actually start taking those actions, taking those steps. It's not a wish, right? But it is a wait. It's a wait because people are telling you the whole time how good you are. People are telling you the whole time what you could be if you would just work a little bit harder. If you just do a little bit more. The whole time, people are telling you, right? It's not what's possible. It's not about it being possible that you can do it. It's required of you to do it.
Yeah.
God gave it to you for you to go out and show the world. But not just show the world. He gave it to you to go out and pull people along with you. Because your assignment is attached to other people. The greater you are, what tends to happen is people that have another thing that they're great in. You know, you start to get people around you. You get a trainer that is really, really good. You get, people start to gravitate to you, right? And the people that you need fall right in those slots. I can't do everything, right? But I hire somebody that can do that part, and then they're working in their purpose, right? For you, and then there's somebody else come along. They're working in their purpose, you know. And so you not working in your purpose, you're actually hurting other people. And where you could be, where it's just you could have 50 people around you that is working in their purpose. God didn't put you here to just survive. And this thing for me is this is really about me, y'all. I did this for me. Y'all are just my witnesses. Y'all are just my witnesses. I did this for me. Right, and I'll probably get a little emotional because I'm a very passionate dude, right? I'm a very passionate guy, and I really believe in how I feel. I believe in how I think, and it shows all the time. The kids that I train, I tell you, I have people come around and they just can't handle that. But the people that can stay around, and man, I tell you. You know, my kids are dogs, I'm telling you. They're dogs. I have people come around, man, and when they come around at 10 years old, I still train them in college. They don't leave. And the people that leave, hey, it's cool. But the people that stay, we grow together. We grow together. And I grow every single day. Every single day. I practice my skills every single day. He put you here to stir something. He put you here to build something. He put you here to be someone. Everybody say stir something.
Stir something.
Build something.
Build something.
Be someone.
Be someone.
Next slide, please. Potential doesn't die because of failure, though. All right? It dies because of neglect. It dies because you won't put in the work. What's the biggest one? Fear. Fear of failure. Fear of failure, fear of judgment. Hey, I live this. I've lived this. today is going to be a different thing going forward. Fear of failure. Fear, there's times, I ain't posting that, man. Them people gonna think I'm crazy. I ain't doing this. Man, forget about that. Same person who I never thought I was average. Never. But still have to deal with the same things. Comfort, we get comfortable. I know one time I got comfortable. Man, I had 100 and something clients. I got comfortable. But you gotta keep growing. You can't stay where you are. If you stay where you are 5, 10 years from now, you'll be right there. As a matter of fact, you're going backwards. Comparing yourself to other people all the time. Everybody has a different walk. We didn't all start in the same place. We weren't born in the same house. Everybody has a different walk. Stop comparing yourself to people. Excuses, we know, right? Deal with it every single day. I make them all the time. We make them all the time. Never us, never me, somebody else's fault. Lack of urgency. Man, lack of urgency, I just did that yesterday. I'll do it tomorrow. I'll do it later. Later turns into tomorrow. Tomorrow turns into next week. Next week turns into next year. 2 years, 3 years from now, you're still saying the same thing. Next slide, please. Potential is a treasure chest. Inside, a treasure chest inside, and it's useless unless you open it. Unless you start having some action and some movement towards what you're trying to do and who you're trying to be. Yes, ma'am. 5 minutes. Gotcha. Who you're trying to be, then you're never going to get there. Next one. Thank you, because I'm almost there. All right? If you don't, Tap that greatness. Untap the greatness. Older guys. All right? Do we live this? Regret. We live it every single day. Resentment. We resent ourselves. We resent people. Oh, they didn't support me. They weren't there for me. Bitterness. All day. All day. So for my young guys, man, hey, do all you can to do as big as you can be right now. All right? And keep building. God gave it to you. Use it. Some of us are haunted by our past, but some of us are not are haunted not by our past, but by our unlived future. Unlived where we could be. Go ahead, Brett. All right, close this thing out. Okay. Hey, first of all, this is how we activate it. We recognize it. We recognize that I'm not average. Period. Period. I'm not you. You do that, I'm not doing that. I'm doing this. All right. Discipline it. You gotta be there on time. Be there on time. Do what you're supposed to do. When you say something, you mean it. Develop it. It's not going to be great at first. Like I said, I'm not going to be great today, but I will be. Develop it. Protect it. Everybody in your circle, guys, young guys, everybody in your circle is not for you. There's people in your circle that don't want you to be great because they know when you get great, they won't see you no more. Release it. Guys, it ain't about you. It ain't for you. It's not for you. It's for everybody else. It's for the people that are attached to your assignment. Potential grows in the dark and it shows in the light though. All right, grows in the dark. Everything don't have to be put out. Everything don't have to be. Put in some work on your own. Give it to yourself. Next one. You weren't just born with potential, you were created. You were created on purpose, with purpose by a God who knew you before you took your first breath. Before I formed you in the womb, I knew, I appointed you. Jeremiah 1:5. You were appointed. All right, it's yours. Use it. Go ahead to the next one, Brett. Or the last one. All right, and I'm going to finish with this. All right, I got born and I got died. All right, everybody know the day you were born. We don't know when we're going to die. Those dashes in between, what are you going to do? What are you going to do? It's time to move. It's time to move. So fan the flame, fuel the gift, answer the call, and die empty. Thank you. Question, go ahead.
Just thank you for that message that you did provide to us, and I'm one of those ones who kind of lived what you're talking about. My biggest supporter sitting right here, my father, but I let them down because I was on full ride scholarship, football, played Weber State, decided one day, hey, I'm gonna jump on a motorcycle. I went head on with a car, 40 miles an hour with no helmet. Okay, shattered all my left side of my body.
It's good to see you.
Very good. Shattered my whole left side of my body. This man right here decided to fly back. I wouldn't even have surgery until he came back. And so what I did was I had to figure out a way to change my reality in a sense, because I thought I was just a football player and I had NFL people coming to look at me and so forth. And he said something to me very profound, like, hey, look, I have to now work because you messed up your potential in a sense. Okay. But it wasn't in a way of like, oh man, in a hurtful way. It was like I disappointed and I let down my whole family because I was selfish enough to get on that motorcycle. So now I'm trying to figure out a way to make up for that. Like when you talk about the regret and the so forth. So that's why I'm trying to figure out a way with my business to get back.
Training.
More like what you did.
You're training.
Training because I'm a lifestyles manager. My degree is health performance and human performance and health promotion. Okay. So I'm a lifestyle management coach. I deal with like my trained with cancer patients and so forth. But I decided not to do that because I have a career doing something else. So I'm trying to figure out a way to do that on the side. So what my question is like, how would I figure out a way to develop myself and train in that way? Because I am not just a trainer, like what you were saying. And so I'm trying to develop a following and to help these kids understand that you are more than what you are, but yet you better take that window that you have and you better make sure you take it serious and do it.
We need you to just simplify the question.
I told him the question, how do I get myself to a point to where I can develop that?
Okay, I'll tell you this. I'll tell you, I study every day. All right, I study every day. I mean, literally, I said I think I'm one of the best trainers around, and I think that because of what I put into it. You know what I'm saying? It ain't like I just one day, you know, I'm a great trainer. And because there's people that's like, I don't need anything else. Man, this thing is changing all the time. You know, but I need to be great. You know what I'm saying? I need to be great so I can give greatness to someone else. You know what I'm saying? So I would say just really just start looking at, looking at stuff, whatever videos, reading, and really trying to be as good a trainer as you can, right? But John said earlier, it's passion too. It's passion. You know what I'm saying? If you're passionate and I mean people feel that. You know what I'm saying? And I've heard that I don't know how many times. People feel me. And that's it'll go from there, bro. All right, no problem.
Can y'all give it up for Mr. Frank? Hey, he started preaching down there. He started giving y'all scripture.
Man, I'm telling you, I felt it, chap.
Yeah, but when we training, I don't hear no scriptures. I hear a lot of other stuff coming at you. Hey, we're gonna have to have a talk about that. Because I know scripture. Oh, I got you. He tried to. So Chad, you're late. Chad called me last week. He says, Pastor, I'm at the store. I said, what you buying? He said, I'm buying a suit because I got to preach tomorrow. That's what he told me. Frank beat you to it. Yeah, he beat you to it. Hey, listen, I won't be long. I just want to share something with you because, Frank, you had a word inside of your presentation. And the word you used was influence. Everybody shout influence.
Influence.
So that's what I want to talk to you today.